I can't believe I've had my channel for over 6 years now. So much has happened over the years, and how it all started was with the Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke. In fact, Let's Playing was the first type of content I wanted to do originally. Then I found what I do today, a variety of God knows what. I always heard about Nuzlockes before, but I wanted my first experience to be special, so I decided to record it. Let me tell you, it was an experience, but I learned a lot. That series not only was the first series I ever did on this channel, but it helped me blossom into the content creator I am today. There's also something super special about this Nuzlocke. This was the first Nuzlocke I had ever done. Today, I wanted to showcase the first team I ever used for doing one of these crazy challenges. Some of you guys are probably asking, what is Nuzlocke? Well, basically, there's Google, and this screenshot can give you a much better explanation than I could. Anyways, Nuzlocke rules aside, this team is very special to me, and helps me have a lot of love for the Hoenn region. Now before we get into my original Nuzlocke team, I just want to give a big thanks to our sponsor, ExpressVPN. They offer you some great protection for your devices and allow you to watch region block content wherever you are. VPN stands for Virtual Private Network and is essentially a way to hide yourself while you browse the internet. Like with any good Nuzlocke team, you want one built for the long haul. And ExpressVPN is built to keep your privacy online safe, though being able to protect you on the internet isn't the only thing this great service can offer you. You can use all that extra time you have no longer worrying about your safety by logging into, let's go with Netflix Germany this time, which offers you a plethora of different shows that you normally would not be able to access through the United States version of Netflix. I definitely recommend watching Modern Family, which is actually downright impossible to find on any streaming service here in America. Thanks to ExpressVPN, it doesn't matter where you are. You'll be able to watch any region-locked show in a safe and reliable way. If you sign up for ExpressVPN now, you'll be able to experience the thrilling feeling of safety and worldwide entertainment. You can go to expressvpn.com/MysticUmbreon and get 3 months for free when you sign up. So what are you waiting for? Click the link in the description below to learn more and get protected today. With that being said though, let's dive back into 2014 and experience some first-hand Mystic Umbreon gaming. Yeah, we're off to a fantastic start, and let me tell you, it gets better. I wound up starting off with Mudkip, and eventually I captured the first Pokemon on my team, Dustox. I caught it as a Cascoon in Petalburg Woods, and it was a pretty easy capture. I wasn't very happy, and wound up using Dustox for a good part of my Pokemon journey until I felt I needed it no more. Then an unexpected turn of events happened. I wound up using Mafi the Dustox on my Elite Four challenge when I had an Absol in the PC. I look back now and realize, damn, that was really stupid of me. Maybe I should have used Absol instead. Mafi was probably the most useless Pokemon on the team, but it suited its purpose and did its job mostly. Not gonna lie though, this Nuzlocke is the reason why I do have a love for Dustox nowadays. Its shiny form is also one of my favorites. The next Pokemon that stuck with me for a while was actually Darknight the Crobat. I caught it as a Zubat in Granite Cave. Yeah, I'm a Batman fan, but I don't watch Batman all the time, if that makes sense. I don't know how it's supposed to make sense. I like Dark Knight. That's literally all. Oh, and Heath Ledger is best Joker. Crobat was definitely one of the more decent Pokemon I had on this team, due to it being a common encounter and having a pretty easy catch rate. Zubat is actually one of the best Pokemon for a Nuzlocke in my opinion, due to those two reasons. Crobat was mainly used as my flyer, but I won't lie, it did help me get through a couple of jams. Like, the one time I used it against May in front of the Lily Cove department store. Oh, and the time I used it against Maxie at the Team Magma hideout over by Mount Chimney. It wound up unfortunately dying to a crit from Drake, and that made me very, very angry. Yeah, that was a sad end for Dark Knight. Up third on the team is Steroids the Machoke. I think Steroids is probably the funniest and most creative nickname I have ever came up with for a Pokemon. If you see any of the other nicknames in this Emerald Nuzlocke, you will know why. Machoke, despite it not being able to evolve in my playthrough, actually did very well. I wasn't able to evolve it because I was playing on emulator, and back in 2014, I didn't know how to evolve my trade evolutions. There is a way to trade evolutions in emulators though. I didn't know back then, but I know now. Anywho, Machoke helped out a lot on my journey. There was the battle with Norman especially, where it pretty much destroyed him. There was some confusion with Spinda in the very beginning, but Steroids managed to survive more or less. It unfortunately got taken out by the hail against Glacia, which was really stupid of me. The hail was Steroids' victim. I am so sorry. In the end, it died an immature Machamp. You remember earlier how I told you Steroids was the best nickname on the team? When you got nicknames like Carla the Camerupt, you definitely have seen more creative minds. Back when I used to watch Billy Mays' YouTube Poops, Carla had been heard calling Billy while he was driving. The YouTube poop is called the Drunk Jack. It's absolutely hilarious. It may be inappropriate for kids, but if you're my age and find this stuff funny, you might too. Mature humor. I hardly used it at all, and it just wound up being fodder to Wallace anyways. It's not that I disliked Carla, it's just Camerupt is just really slow, and that really turns me off. When I do Nuzlocks, I much prefer to have faster hitting Pokemon for sure. So, I'm not going to comment anymore about Carla the Camerupt. Let's move on to the penultimate spot of the team. At the penultimate spot, we have Bellossom, which I'm actually super happy I was able to use in my playthrough. Bellossom is definitely one of my favorite grass-type Pokemon, so I was stoked to capture an Oddish. The nickname I decided on Bellossom was Spring. Spring used to be my favorite season, fun fact, but I changed my mind after seeing Chikorita's shiny. Bellossom helped me out during a few important battles. The two most notable ones are easily against Juan and Wallace. Being a grass type, Spring really helped me out during those battles. Unfortunately, she met her demise against Wallace, and that was a big crash. I don't know why I was fast-forwarding during that time. Bellossom was my win condition against Wallace. I think if I would have not fast-forwarded during that battle, I think I could have saved her. But, alas. Moving on to the last Pokemon on my team, we have Walrein. I want to say, Sally the Walrus Walrein was the MVP on the team. Before I address it being MVP though, let me get into its nickname. Sally the Walrus comes from an old meme on Xbox Live, between me and my friends. That's all I need to know. You don't need to know anything more than that. As a Celio is where this Pokemon actually helped me out the most. Against Tate and Liza was probably where it got to be the most clutch due to it having Surf. Sally unfortunately became deceased after its fierce battle with Wallace. The Toxic from his Tentacruel and Leech Seed from his Ludicolo really weighed down on it. Having double residual damage with Toxic and Leech Seed can give a Pokemon death really fast, especially Toxic because it does extra damage every turn. This last battle truly sucked against Wallace. Well, that pretty much wraps up this showcase of my original Nuzlocke team. And in case you guys didn't notice, every Pokemon on this team died. I killed them all. And trust me, this isn't the first time I've lost a Nuzlocke, nor will it be my last. I've done a lot of Nuzlockes over the years, and I've had victories and losses. But hey, you know what? That's what Pokemon's all about. Plus, the comedy's pretty priceless, especially when I rage. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this team. Share with me down below your first Nuzlocke teams. Or, if you've never done a Nuzlocke before, I wish you the best of luck. If you enjoyed the video, why not leave a like and subscribe to my channel with notifications on, that way you never miss an upload. If you want to support me further, consider following my Twitch where I stream all sorts of games from Pokemon to Fire Emblem to Zelda and much more. I also have an anime channel called MysticSage where I do anime reviews, rankings, and countdowns. So if you're interested in that kind of content, go ahead and check that out as well. If you want to support me even further and gain cool perks, check out my Patreon. These lovely people have all given me their support over there and I couldn't be more grateful to them. I think I'm gonna wrap this up though. I'm Mystic Umbreon, and I will see you in the future for more awesome Pokemon content.